Hey folks, I'm Philip B, and welcome back to Stellaris and the Order of the Bright Ones playthrough. You're in the late game now, and we are sort of in a holding pattern until something happens. I'll explain why. So we are here, we're this beautiful, sort of splotchy looking empire right now, just having beat up the marauders who were here. We're slowly taking over their territory. Filling in that space should make it look a lot better. We got our little empire here stuck inside our borders, but maybe we'll correct that in the future. So we're over here, and we have a little bit of space down here as well that we've managed to carve out after defeating the Pertiki who were down here, and then going to war with these guys here, the Polity, and gaming some stuff in the north as well, including Yamato, which is the system that connects back to our space, over here in the Sharku system. That's us. We have our enemies here, the Visarayan Polity, and they have a whole bunch of people under them. They have this kingdom, this kingdom, this kingdom, and the consciousness here, all under their yoke. We have one little tiny one up here under our yoke in the Deneb system, but beyond that, it's just all of this. And they are equivalent to us as a power, and so we can't really take them on. If it was just them, we probably could, but with all these various vassals and stuff, even though they're pathetic and such, it would still be kind of a tough battle. I might be able to win it, and maybe we'll go to war that way, but we'll have to see. But who I want to go at war with is actually the Polity down here, because they are equivalent to us. They do have superior tech, but they're all by themselves, except if I declare war on them, they have a defensive pact with the Polity. So if I declare war on these guys, all of these guys will jump in, and I can't fight this two-front war with the kind of fleet we have. So that means two things: that we need to build a larger fleet to hopefully do that. So I'm working on that by building some fleet stuff in our systems, and I'm going to build up a what would that be? Sixth fleet pretty soon. I'm gonna fill up this fleet. Once that's done, then we'll look at it. The other thing on the map are a couple of fallen empires. They got the Vistas here, who are superior only to us. We might be able to take them on and take over their territory, but we don't have any direct connection to their territory, and I can't come through this territory to get there. And while I could go around this way because these people like me, I can't get there from here. I'd have to go through the Guardians. So it doesn't seem really all that possible to come down here right now. We're going to have to declare war on the Polity here and get some of this territory so that we can border them. The other fallen empire are the Guardians here, and the Guardians are cool. They are overwhelming, so I don't think we could take them on right now. They do have really huge fleets. And there's a 372,000 point fleet and a 224,000 point fleet as well. Sitting here, that is way more than we have. I don't think we can take them on at all. And they are the masters of another race who are equivalent to us. These people here. So that sort of locks them out as well. And the last thing are all these blue stuff. So these guys are in some sort of federation, I believe. Is it a federation? No, they have a bunch of subjects. So they have 3 subjects: the Imperium, the Dynastic Union, and the Corporation here. And these guys, Sog Prime, Star Dynasty of Sog Prime, have all these guys under their boot, which is. Alright, we could declare war on them, but they are our defensive pact, our defensive allies, in fact. Yemic Singularity, okay. So they're superior to us. We do have a defensive alliance with them, which is awesome. Because they are going to defend us against these guys if they ever attack, which is why I wanted that defensive alliance. So what do? Well, we build up our strength, and once we've built up our strength, we'll probably declare war on these guys, because they're the only real target. These guys are defended by a really powerful fallen empire. This fallen empire, which we could probably take on, is too hard to get to. And if I declare war on the Polity, I also declare war on these guys. But if I declare war on these guys, I don't think the Polity comes in. I do. Oh no, it does as well. Never mind. Thought it was an independence guarantee or something like that. No. So it's only these two I can really declare war at. So I'm kind of hoping that something happens. Maybe these guys declare war on this, or we get friendly enough that we can make an alliance with these guys. That would also be cool. But in the meantime, we build, and we expand a little bit into these territories here, settle these planets, and build up as best we can. And of course, research. So with that, I went through all my systems and built something on every planet, as well as I got rid of all the tile blockers on all the planets. So that's all done, which is why my energy is now way low. I'm also working to solve this slight food and slightly more concerning consumer goods deficit here, which we'll get to. I'm also building a science ship in the capital here, because I had one exploring around over here, and there was no way for it to get home, but because I have the this vassal over here, the science ship could, in theory, go over here and be technically home. And because of that, when I did the little trick that you can do by clicking the return home button on your science ship, it only went to the vassal. So I just deleted the science ship and unassigned the scientist, and we'll just build another scientist in our home system to come up here and help out with us. And then probably, honestly, just go to assisting research on some of our big science planets. I may even build, because I have a leader capacity here, I may even build one more science ship to do that. We'll see. How many admirals do we have? We have one on this fleet, 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 and we have one on this fleet. Okay, we do have 5 admirals. That's good. I hover over this, it might tell me what I have. It's not. I click here. Yeah, if I click it, I do. Yeah, it says I have 3 admirals. I have more than 3. 1 general, that's true. 2 scientists and 5 governors. That would be, yeah, that's 11. But I certainly have... Hold on, do I have multiple people on the same? Okay, that's... Kaka. That's Titru. That's Cam. That's Lapoa. And that's Tiri. No, I do have 5 admirals. That's weird. Yeah. Huh. Well, maybe that'll update in a second. I'm not sure what's going on. Could be that the special leaders don't count. I do have 2 special leaders. I have the, I think they're on my council, actually. Yeah, I have this guy here, who's the renowned paragon of spirituality. I did have another one of spirituality that was like, it looked like a human monk, but I got him blowed up. And I have the one more, I have this lady here, who's our, like, assassin. It seems pretty good as well. None of this stuff is really particularly useful to us, so I don't need to have that on, except for the experience gain for the moment. Alright, so you're done here. I want you to go get upgraded. Please and thank you. And we'll see what happens. Let the time run here. I do have 300 influence, and I'll let that grow for a little bit, and then I'll grab some more influence. Another thing we should talk about is the Ascension perks. I do have an empty slot here, but I'm not quite sure what to spend it on. I'd like to buy the 2 that are still locked for the moment here. The Arcology Project and Galactic Wonders, I think, would be very cool. Now we do have, I think, 2 relic worlds that we can already turn into Ecumenopolises, but we need the Tech Anti-Gravity Engineering, which I haven't run across yet. This one I just need to upgrade any megastructure fully, which we are currently working on. We're currently building the Science Nexus in one spot somewhere. Other than that, that's only 2 that I'm getting, and even though I might not even need both. I might not need the Arcology Project and just keep Galactic Wonders, but I'm not sure what else I should do. Could do World Shaper and make everything Gaian worlds, which would be kind of cool. That also requires climate restoration, which I don't have. I'm probably not going to build Colossuses. I can't do synthetic evolution because we are psychics. No, I can't do Flesh is Weak either, or Engineered Evolution, because again, we are psychics. Shared Destiny could be okay, but we don't have any subjects except for the one who's really small. The Edicts is okay, I guess. Empire size from planets and leader capacity. I mean, the leader capacity could be really helpful. Empire size from planets, I guess that would be good. That would really lower this down. So let's see, from planets. Well, that's not decided by planets. What does this say? Empire size from planets, -50. And you hover over here, and it's districts, systems, colonies, and pops. Not quite sure what that means. But we could probably get this down a little bit, which will help our tech and tradition increase, but we don't really need a ton of that right at the moment. So it doesn't seem all that useful. Mastery of Nature is okay. I already just cleared all the tile blockers, so that's not that good, but it does give more districts on planets by spend influence, and I do have an abundance of influence. Consecrate Worlds is a crappy thing. Don't ever take that. Galactic Contender could be good against Fallen Empires, Awakened Empires, and Gate Builders. If I do decide to go to war with one of those 2 Fallen Empires, that could be a good idea. Vigilance would be star-based damage, hull points, defend platforms and stuff. That'd be okay if we wanted to play Turtley. Or capacity for star bases, don't really need that. Influence, cost, and claim influence, I don't need that. Damage against endgame crisis could be good. Once we get there, force projection's not worth it. We're not raiding. We don't really need cloaking strength. I'm not going to become the crisis. We could do mercenary enclaves, but I do that in most of our games, so let's not bother with this one. And this is useless. So, as you can see, we are in a bit of a pickle about what to choose. So let's go here. We can do upkeep from our jobs goes down, or buildings and districts have their building costs reduced by 10 and build speeds increased by 25, which will eventually lead to city districts provide more housing. And Rigworld segments and Ecumenopolis residential ecologies also provide additional housing. I'm not at a housing crunch yet, so I don't need that, and I don't need that, so might as well do this, because the upkeep from jobs will actually give me more resources, especially consumer things. Because you see jobs, I'm spending 446 consumer goods on jobs, so if we minus 5% of that, it will be about 22 we should get back. Oh, sorry, that's produced. Consumed from jobs is 387, so that would be 5 times 3 is 15, and 87 is like a little over 3/4 of 5, so let's call it 4. So that's probably 19 that we're going to get back from that. Consume from pops is nothing there. Consume from jobs, so we get a little bit more pops here. We get another 10 and a bit, maybe 11 minerals from that tradition selection. And from jobs, this is only 38, so it's not all that expensive. And it will help over here as well with the these things getting eaten up by jobs. Are you getting eaten by jobs at all? No, just ships. Yeah, everything else there is fine. Everything else there is fine. Yeah, we're just going to get a little bit out of this, so if we take a look, it should drop a bunch. There we go. 36 to 17 was 26-19. Just like I said it would be. I have my math right, and you should never do math while you're recording or on stream. Our special leader has leveled up once again. They are now level 8. What do we want here? This is more unity from jobs. That's pretty cool. Empire-wide, and he is a counselor. This is not a counselor ability, so it only affects the planet. This only affects the planet. This only affects the planet. I might as well do this. There we go. People are claiming stuff against me. That's fine. I can activate some relics. I don't know what I would do with them. I could crunch some minerals, but We'll see, maybe. I do make a decent amount of minerals, but this is okay. This would give me spawn pops from extinct species. I mean, that could be fun. Or we gain research project stuff. We'll see. Sell to private collectors while we're here. And yeah, I think we'll just leave that for now.
Technology secure.
Ooh, we got new tech. What do we got? Gateway travel. Excellent. Now I can upgrade that one gateway I have and build some more. So we'll get working on that. Let's grab code breaking. Make our things a little better. Let's put our scientist, who's not doing anything, in charge of this science ship. Thank you. And I would like you to come up here, please, and do these research projects and survey the system. Let's also get working on that one gateway we have and get that upgraded. We need 2,500, so I'll just wait a little minute for this to come in. At the end of next month, I should be able to upgrade this. There we go, we got that gateway going, and this gateway is over here in the Atonga system. Not really a great system for it to be in, but it is here. I'd like to build a gateway in my capital. I'd like to build a gateway up here in Achilles. And probably over here in my little desperate section over here. Maybe in Siegfried. Or Rama. Rama's my other shipbuilding spot. We'll see. Who else leveled up? Oh, you leveled up. Now you're just a regular governor. You're not in any sort of special position, so it would be okay for me to do that. So this is Empire effects, and this is Empire effects, and neither of these are particularly good. Because this character is not on my council. So I guess we will do the edicts upgrade. Why not? Maybe at some point we'll have them on council. We do have all these ruined ring sections that I should do as well, but they're so expensive that I gotta wait quite a while to get that done, and we'll work on that eventually. I should probably build some more armies while I'm thinking about it. I am building a Psi Corps on the planet here. So once that's done, I'll probably build some Psi troops, so we'll wait till that's done as well. These guys can continue to upgrade, which is lovely. Who is upgrading? Anybody? Go check on that thing in a minute. Oh, we get another psychic thing. So we got code breaking, which is excellent. Let's get rid of the drone thing. I just want to clear some stuff out of here. Leader enhancement is good. Sonic shields doesn't seem worth it. Many of these, what I need. Gene banks, galactic campaigns. No. No. Let's get the doctrine. I'm actually going to check this for a second to make sure I'm not having the thing I need to build the anti-gravity thing. Doesn't look like I have it at all, no. I'm going to ignore this. I don't really need to get rid of it. It just annoys me that it's there because it makes this list long. It's probably not worth it. Let's get plasma cannons is basically done, so let's just get that out of the way, and it's a pretty powerful weapon. I don't know how I'm going to install it on our ships. It's definitely a powerful weapon that we should consider. And then we can activate the shroud, of course, so let's do that. How do I... There we go. Diplomacy. Reach out to a higher power. Yeah. And I want the longing and possession one, right? Yeah. Eventually we will get this. They have a medium success chance, so let's try that again. Before we can reach the present, it reaches out for us. Its thoughts coil and twist themselves around our minds and our telepaths, bargaining, cajoling. And this is the instrument of desire, and it will grant us wealth, power, and prestige. All that we have is ever desired, and that we will ever desire. The cost, a small matter, little more than a cover fee. It only wants what's best for us. It will help us, guide us, direct our ambitions and dreams. If we will only accept it into our hearts, it is confident that we will say yes. How could we possibly not say yes? Let's form it. Instrument desire gives us more resources from jobs, but raises the pop-up keep. So let's take a look here. So we have, and just for the sake of my old man brain being unable to remember anything for more than a couple of seconds, just to write down these numbers. So that's 458 energy, 310 minerals, -7 food, -15 consumer goods, +367 alloys. I think everything else is fine. I don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, I'll do this. This is +4, +26, +22, +17, and +1, and +32. There we go. So let's see what it says. Do this. It is done. We have formed a covenant with the instrument of desire. It did not take long for the effects to be felt. Reports of rich new veins of ore found in our mines, businesses that were about to fail suddenly booming, rare and valuable resources found on asteroids that were absolutely certain previously held nothing but ice and rock. It seems our empire is entertaining a golden age of wealth and prosperity, just as the instrument promised us. But what is the cost it spoke of? I'm sure it's nothing bad. Absolutely. So let's wait till the end of the month here, and then we'll compare those stuff. Yes, we would like this service, please. Thank you. What else do we got?
Alien Federation.
Oh, let's pause. Let's get one of their scientists. Shouldn't put us over, right? No, it puts us right at our thing, and everything else is fine here. And we've crossed over, so let's take a look. So it was 458, we're now at 488, so that's a gain of 30. This is a gain of 3 from 310. This has gone down quite a bit. That's fine. This has gone up a little bit. This has gone up a little bit. And in here, 4, 26, 23, no change at all. So it's really just not done much except for giving me a bit more food consumption, which I can easily solve. Alright, I have an idle leader. I do want to build another science ship, so let's do that. Shipyard, science ship, there we go. And once that's built, it'll give that person a place to go.
Blocker cleared.
So there's no more embassy somewhere. Okay. Oh yeah, who created a federation? Oops. Are they in the same federation now? Is that what's going on? Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on around these maps. Is there a Federation map mode I should look at? Diplomatic map mode. No. Doesn't help. Okay, well, let's just go into the contacts thing, and I think we can see here if we do Federation. Unknown Federation. It's got the Kyboxian, the Provisioners, the Polity. Yeah, these guys formed a federation. No big deal.
Technology secured.
What did we get? Oh, the plasma cannon. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that. Gateway construction, pretty important. Pretty important enough that I'm just going to pick it. very long research, but hopefully we can get around that soon. Let's make sure everybody's got all their ships coming in. Yeah, you're already at full strength. That's good. I do have another science ship now for our new scientist. Hi there. And I would like you to be, what is our most sciencey planet? I go to planets and sectors, and I find the most sciencey planet. This system here has 315. That's not any particular planet. You have 192. There's a 110 at Kukulane. Quill is 278. Anansi is 271. And Olympus, Hamiko is 174, and Olympus is 410. So it would be Olympus, Quill, and Anansi that get the 3 science ships. So we'll start by going to Olympus here and assisting research. Thank you. Good. All our fleets are full.
Blocker cleared.
Blockers are clear. We're going to hear that phrase a lot now. Running a little, or ahead on minor artifacts actually, so let's take a look. We're way up on consumer goods. Good, all that consumer goods stuff that I was building got built. Let's go to society management, relics, yeah. So we want to reverse engineer, absolutely, giving me research speed, love it. Let's find peaceful applications. Let's do happiness. Let's sell the private collectors as well. Excellent. You are just sitting here, alright? Oh, this is done, so why don't you come over here and build that starbase, thank you.
Technology secured.
This is good flat cannons, excellent. Let's get some of these. Let's get the cruiser hull points, I think. I don't have strikecraft and probably should. Let's see, orbital habitats, armor hardening. Yeah, let's get the strikecraft stuff. It's going to take hardly any time at all and allows me to build it on the star bases, which is something I've been missing. Right now we use, if I go to the ship thingy, where are we here? Fleet management, ship designer. We go to our battleships, the Avalon here. We're using the Amoeba Flagella, which is a really good strikecraft, but it gets overtaken by the final iteration of the regular strikecraft. So if you can get strikecraft, I think it's level 3, that it's better than the Amoeba Flagella, but the Amoeba Flagella is better than level 1 and level 2. We'll continue to research, and once we get to level 3, we'll replace those. Here's level 1, there's level 2 here. It happened to just give me level 2, it did not, but it gave me the Titans. And that's happy. Science Nexus construction. We have now begun the massive undertaking of constructing a science nexus. The foundation is in place and preparations are underway to add the main hub. Promises new groundbreaking technologies and the realization of ideas beyond our wildest imaginations await. And though the road ahead is long and full of challenges, we have taken the first step. Could the endless mysteries of the universe finally be within our grasp? Future is ours.
Construction
Perfect.
complete.
What are you doing? You're done up here. I think you were building stuff? Network, maybe? Yeah, I think you were building a network out here. So I want you to... Okay, let me hold this off to the side here. Let me go here. Yeah, this is Science Hub. Is here. It requires 1,500. So we'll hold off for a minute to build that up. In the meantime, I'd like you to come over here and build me a... no, I don't have the gateway tech yet. That's right. Okay. We'll just hold off for the minute. I'm going to move you over here because this is where I want to build the gateway. All right, what is this? We found some pre-sapient species over here.
Logs vivisected.
Gotcha, on this system.
Locker cleared.
We'll have to get that done. Anyhow, that takes us to the end of this episode. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Gets more people seeing this and helps me grow the channel even a little bit more. See you in the next episode when we try and settle these planets, claim the rest of the space, and consider what we're going to do next. Maybe even design our Titans if they get finished. Hope to see you then. Have a great day.